I think there's been continued improvement, not obviously at the rate that we need to close football games and win football games. But, again, I think the frustrating thing is if the ball's going to bounce the wrong way, it does. And it's just unfortunate in that first quarter, second quarter from the standpoint of, Cutter's hot, makes the throw to the right guy, ball gets tipped. That's 7 points there. And then the fumble, again, leads to another 7 points. So, I think the plus is obviously from a standpoint of what he's been able to do. He's playing his tail off. He's getting better each week. And I am appreciative of the group as a whole just for things not going how we wanted them to go, but their effort, their attitude's been outstanding.
How does it change things when you have to go into this one, finding out late that Seth Allen's not going to be able to play?
Yeah, obviously, didn't really think that was the case and didn't really find that out till really the players took the field. And obviously anytime you don't have a player like Seth, it's going to affect you. But certainly proud of what Jason did and Dante and how they got out there and competed. That was a good thing to see.
Cutter's, every week he's just getting better and better. The numbers are better and better. What's his ceiling as a player performing so well, so young in his career?
I think it's hard to always, put a ceiling on a guy. But again, I go back to my hope for him is just, to just keep playing fast, and I think for him, it's the thing now where you're getting more and more reps, not to overthink it. It's something I think we've done over the last 3-4 weeks with him, and I think it's been a good recipe for his development. But he's tough. He doesn't get too high and too low, and he continues to just keep getting better, and I think that's a sign of a great player.
What changed tonight to make you guys be able to hit some of those explosives? Coach Duke said you guys have been just waiting for those moments, and it seemed like a couple of them broke open tonight. What happened?
I think, again, based off of what the defensive scheme was doing, it's certainly a quarterback's best friend when you can throw the ball to Kendrick Law for under 5 yards, and he makes a play like that, and he's done that over and over again. Again, it's rhythm, and it's just in this day, as we all know of college football, I think guys are getting rhythm with Cutter now. There's receivers making plays, which is certainly a huge positive.
What are you seeing from DJ Miller, who obviously is having a big impact?
Yeah, I think, it's just always hard to know with a true freshman in this league until they actually get out there and do it. If the moment's ever too big or it's not, he's a guy who's a confident kid. He's been working his tail off for the last 2-3 weeks to get this opportunity, and I'm extremely proud of him.
We saw a lot out of J.J. Hester as well today. What has changed with these wide receivers to make them so much more effective these last few weeks?
Well, again, I think we're finding a rhythm in our pass game, and, I think we're getting the ball out of our hands quick. And, again, there's been constant improvement, but, it ain't going to get easier. You know what I mean? This is not a situation where, there's been constant improvement. There really has, and those guys are playing at a high level. Cutter continues to play at an extremely high level, but as we know, we've gone through the slate of what we've gone through. We got an Auburn team who won a good, big game this past week. Vandy's as hot as anybody. It's just going to keep coming. So we got to keep their spirits up, and we got to make sure that they understand that their work they're putting in, the improvement that they're showing, it'll pay off.
This one's on me. This one's on game plan wasn't good enough, and I need to find ways to help those guys out.
Coach, how frustrating is it when you guys have got to stop there and then offense scores at the end of the half, they come out and they get one with the 50 seconds to go, they go down and drive and get a touchdown?
Yeah, very. That's one that's a huge momentum drive. And again, we had an opportunity to get off the field on third down. We didn't. And then again they hit that sail route down to the 10-yard line. And then they hit the bender there too. So yes, obviously very disappointing, and something that we can't allow to happen. It's a huge momentum changer, especially if we hold them to no points there. You know, we get an opportunity to get the ball out of the half as well as our offense played today. We had to do our part, and we did not.
What's sort of the message when you have this game, but it's on the heels of shutting out Texas basically a week ago? What's the message to kind of keep it steady?
You know, that's what football, especially in this league, is. Like, you will get humbled very, very quickly. And, you know, so if you don't perform at your highest levels each and every week, again, both coaches and players, you know, this is the result. And again, you know, credit to them. We knew going in that they had explosive receivers. Again, I've got to do a better job, you know, of limiting those exposures.
Trying to put it together, all together as a full game.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing, just putting it all together. I don't think it's a defense or offensive thing because, I mean, we had turnovers on offense, so if you don't think that plays a part, it does. But, I mean, we just need to play as a team, you know what I'm saying? And the defense has held us up a lot of games in this game, too. So I just feel like we just need to go out there and keep practicing and keep playing every day.
Kendrick, what's your impression of what Cutter has done and how much he's progressed since taking over?
I mean, when Cutter goes out there, he does what he do every day, you know what I'm saying? It's just fluent and fluctuate for him, you know what I'm saying? He just keep going, flow like water.
It felt like throughout the year it was always close to popping a big play. So what was working tonight when you actually were able to pop those big plays?
I don't really say it was like we're gonna pop a big play. I feel like the plays are there. It's just playmakers make plays. That's all it is.
What was going through your mind in the short yardage? You had a couple short yardage situations that didn't go your way. What was going through your mind at the end of the half when they called your number on that end around?
The who?
On that 4th and short when you got the jet sweep and took it however far?
Nothing. I'm always ready when my number's called. You know, they called the play to get it to me. Cutter gave it to me, and I knew what job I had to do, get it in 1 yard, and that's what I did.
DJ, how gratifying was it to be making plays out there?
As a true freshman coming in making plays, I feel like it's cool or whatever, but I feel like I'm not celebrating anything if we don't come out with a win, so I won't celebrate anything tonight, so yeah.
DJ, it's easy to get excited about the future of the offense with you and Cutter and some other young guys playing that way. What's just kind of the feeling inside the locker room?
Yeah, I feel like we got a very bright future. Like even Cam Miller, he's made plays as a true freshman. So I feel like going into the rest of the season, like future years, I feel like we definitely got a lot to progress on, like just going into the next couple of years. So.
How some of the veterans like Jamori and Kendrick helped some of the younger receivers this season?
Yeah, like just leadership, really. Leadership, just showing us the way. Like Jamori from St. Louis, I'm from St. Louis, so just like we from the same area. So him just showing me the way, kinda. K-Losh, same thing, just showing us the way, like how to do certain things against certain DBs, just showing us how to play, like get better receiver.
On that second touchdown, it looked like you were open for a minute, but Cutter didn't see you right away. So what was going through your mind when he finally let it go and you had to toe tap down there to get it?
On that play, I wasn't even a read, so it was really just a rollout play. I'm just finding open space, and he happened to be rolling out to the left side, and I happened to be open, so just catch the ball, make a play.
DJ, you feel kind of vindicated? There was a lot of hype about you before the season, then you got hurt, and now to finally be showing people what they saw in camp.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I could do it. It was just a matter of like win. So now, like I'm back. I'm ready to just get going and like start winning games. That's really what it is for me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. To get in a groove out there with the offense tonight and get a couple of guys you guys have been trying to get involved.
Yeah, I think we're doing a better job on offense. We still gave them short fields and gave them points in the first half, and that can't happen. That ultimately kind of swayed the whole game going into halftime. And yeah, we just got to be better with the ball. We can't turn it over.
Obviously not the outcome you want the last 2 games, but breaking 2 single-game freshman records, passing percentage last game and touchdowns this game. How good are you feeling out there?
Yeah, everything's getting more comfortable with experience, like every game. Just getting better, but it's a lot of credit to Coach Hamden, the guys in the locker room, the receivers, the running backs, the O-line, everybody kind of buying into what we want to be offensively and what our identity is. But yeah, we just got to put it all together.
What kind of difference is DJ Miller making for you guys?
A big difference. We knew he was a baller since he came in, and he's a young guy, so getting him in there last week and getting him some reps, getting him some catches, and this week he's starting to play really free, and I'm super proud of that guy, the work he's put in.
How much encouragement are you drawing? You're a redshirt freshman. Patterson's a redshirt freshman. The Millers are both true freshmen. So how much encouragement is there in that?
Yeah, no, there's a lot. We got a lot of good young talent on this team, all over the place, defense, offense, everything. But no, I think these guys are really encouraged, especially the young guys, for sure.
Carter, you've followed this program for a while. What's it feel like just to know you're being mentioned in the same name, same breath as Andre Woodson?
Yeah, no, that's a blessing for sure. Growing up watching all these guys, and even before I was born, watching some guys ball out, it's an extreme honor to be able to start in this position, represent the state, and just trying to do the best we can out there, trying to put it all together, and I think we're coming close to it and putting together piece by piece.
Despite being a redshirt freshman, quarterback's always got to be a leader. What are you saying to your team after 2 pretty disappointing losses back?
Yeah, we just gotta go 1-0. We can't worry about anything in the past that can't affect anything we do in the future. We just gotta worry about the present. Can't look too far ahead, too far back. We just gotta go 1-0 in that week and take it play by play.
Cutter's a guy.
Like I just said, taking it day by day, week by week. You gotta go 1-0, and these guys are in here working their tail off every single day, coming to the facility regardless of the circumstances. And I'm really proud of these guys. I'm really proud of our coaching staff. They're in there busting their tails upstairs and putting us in the best positions to try to win.
Tennessee puts everybody in a lot of one-on-ones. How difficult is it facing an offense like that?
It's not easy, but it boils down to just competing. And in football, it doesn't always go your way. Sometimes you get beat, and that's really what it is. We just got to make sure, and we didn't do a good job of winning our one-on-ones more than they won their one-on-ones. So,
Stoop said a lot of it was matchups, like as far as like you guys didn't match up maybe with some injuries as well as you would have liked to. Can you kind of talk about that?
We had some important people out today, but even with that, we have a lot of faith in the guys that we have on our defense. I think that they did a great job of bringing in the people that they needed to bring in, and I'm still 100% with my guys. And I don't know.
As players, how do you all handle the negativity outside of the locker room, all the pressure on Coach Stoops, all those things?
I would be lying if I said we listen to it. Anything you do, anything really, you're gonna face some type of criticism. It is part of it. So we don't pay attention to it at all. We just keep getting better and focus on the things that we need to focus on. Monday we're gonna go back to work and handle the things that we need to handle.
What was the locker room like going into halftime after coming within 7, but then allowing that touchdown at the end of the first half?
It was still a ball game. We knew that they were a good football team. We knew that they were explosive offenses, but we never wavered, and we never went into halftime or any other parts of the game feeling like this wasn't a game that we could win.